Hi folks, and welcome to another edition of My Veg Garden. Today is Saturday the 25th of April. It's an important day for us here at home because it's Gregor's birthday today, so I've only been doing a few jobs this morning. I did some yesterday. We sorted out the long carrot barrel, sorted out the potatoes, and this morning we've been sorting out stuff inside the greenhouse. So follow me as we take the bits, show you the bits that we've already done, and also all the other stuff that we've been up to. Hi folks, so we're going to try and get some long carrots grown. So as you can see, I've already started coring those. Here's the barrel. I don't know whether it's just not compacted, because it's very difficult to probably see down there, but it's not quite all the way down. I don't know whether part of it's compact and the other part, as it gets narrow, it's not quite sort of compact, but we'll try it. I reckon about 2.5 foot we'll get out. So I've already done one centre one. I'm going to try a little experiment. I'm going to just put vermiculite in that one, as you can see. The other ones are going to compost. I've riddled, you see over there, I've been riddling. That's all the horrible bits there. So I've done it here. I did some plant stuff into there. Now what we're going to do is, I've got a little contraption learnt from Dan from the allotment diary. Put 2 pots together. What happens is I just gently stick that in there. A little bit of compost will fall down, not too worried about that. And I'll feed it in there just like I've done with that one, all the way to the top. So what I'll do is I'll pause just now. I'll do all this and then I'll let you see when I've completed it all. So there we go folks, we're all now complete. You'll see we've got the vermiculite one in the middle, we've got 6 round the side. What I did find when coring out, that the bottom third possibly doesn't seem as compacted, so it just didn't get grip. I don't know whether what's happened when you pull it out, the suction or something like that. It's just not, the suction from it trying to get it out drags it back out again. But what I did was I used the pole there, put down the bottom and start making the hole at the bottom a bit better, so it's more pointed. So that, what I've also done is I've put these collars on. All they are is just the downpipe cut, probably to about that length. So I have to put them in. What I think, because I saw Dan do it, I can't remember right, I think it's so that it's easier to water, to stop it and stop the water just flying all over the top. And if it, with these being outside, if it rains, at least it means the sand wouldn't just cover the whole thing with sand if it rained a bit heavy. So I've done that. What I've done is I've planted 4 seeds in each of these collars and watered them in. What I'll do is, as they start to grow, I'll give them a few weeks, then I'll pull out all the ones apart from one that's not the best. Leave the one, sorry, that doesn't make sense. Does it? Pull out all the ones apart that are not the best. Sorry, I'm going to pull out all the ones that are not the best and leave the best one in there. So we'll see how it goes. I'll have a few more other jobs to do around the garden later on, so catch me a little bit later and see what I've been up to. So folks, we're now in the greenhouse at the moment. So what I thought I'd do is plant out inside the greenhouse the tomatoes, because I've been in here for a few weeks acclimatising and they've been happy enough. There've been no major issues, so I'm just going to plant them. What I do is, I've got these are hose lock watering trays, so you fill them up with water, or you just can fill the pot up with water if you want. You put the grow bag on top. I'm using a Westlands grow bag. I think you can probably see one just out there. So and they've got spikes, and they've also got I've had to replace the capillary matting. Again, you have to do, because the roots grip onto the capillary matting. So you do that. It helps water it, keeps it nice and water. You've got a good, you can probably, apart from the really height of something really hot, you probably can get a week out of filling it up with water. So it really helps a lot. So what I do is I use grow bag on, as I said. What I do is I cut the bottom out of these pots, so you can see them in there as well. What I do, cut them out the bottom, so you go, when I open, then mark on it to cut that's the section I've cut out. Not exactly circular, but best it'll do, and no need to worry about anything else. So we do that, What I then do is, before I put the pot inside, what I do is I rough up the compost, try to shove as much compost into the rest of the grow bag, and then what I'll do is I'll fill it up. So let me just show you. So this is one of the plants in here, so you can see it will go down. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll push it in a bit further, because it's really difficult to do 100. So what I'll do is then push that in, fill it with compost up as much as possible, and then what I'll do is I'll put some stakes in. So at the end of the video, when I do my little roundup, then you'll be able to see how far I got with everything. So we're now in the shed after you've seen what we've been doing with the barrel and the long carrots. So there's not that much more left inside the shed. We've just got the brassicas. These are that's my winter sprouting broccoli, and that's my cabbage. I'll plant them on probably during the week into a bigger pot, just to give them that depth, so that they can get the roots to grow deeper and deeper, and just help them grow. So we'll get them planted on. Some new lettuce there, just started, and that's my 2 courgettes. One seems even worse. Only planted 4 because I only use 2 generally, and only 2 of the 4 sprouted, and the same with my Brussels sprout. I planted several, but only 1 survived. So as I say, there's not much happening inside the shed. So we're going to put here and just show you. In this bed here was my carrots, and I don't think there's really nothing appearing at the moment. So we'll go to the next bed. This was the parsnips. Now we know that parsnips generally take quite a while to appear. Let's move until we can focus. There doesn't appear to be anything sprouted at the moment. We'll go over here. Watch out the road, Gregor. Good lad. Right, in here is the Swede, and we've already, as you can see, we've already got a few just starting to appear. So that's good. The rhubarb still plodding along there. Now you might remember from my video late last year, I tried to get rid of my raspberry cane, but my raspberry cane's come back. So I think we're just going to leave the raspberry cane there, and we'll plant the Brussels sprout plant in the other bed where Gregor's standing next to. If we come over here, in this one, hello Gregor. This is the garlic, and garlic seems to be progressing well. We're leaving it there. You've seen the barrel. It's due to rain a little bit later today, so that might help it get started. In this one, you saw me plant out my beetroot. Trying to just get a better. Let me just go down a little bit. There, that's better. It's starting, as you can see, they're still trundling on nicely. What I have done also, if you just watch out their way, Gregor, good lad, is these are the potato barrels you saw me put the stuff in. They started just popping up, so we've filled it up to the height that we want, and hopefully in the next week or so we'll get the irrigation system sorted out for them. Nothing happening in that bed yet, because that's going to be for the leeks there, and the courgette plants will go here. There'll be 2. This is part of my irrigation system here for it. I put this bit here down there. That stops the water flowing when I don't need it. So, well, that's there, just that there, waiting to be reconnected. Let's come over here. This is my red onions in here, and I don't know if you can see that. That's better if I put it up close. You can see that they're doing well. Hopefully the wind's not causing too much noise on the video. Alright, so they're okay. I'm happy with how they're doing. Right, let's go over this way, Gregor. In this bed here, as you know from previous, is my brown onions. As you can see, they're trundling along nicely. I don't think I've ever had them that far on at this time of year. As before about this tub here having my some carrots getting started early, as you can see. They're already started. Right, so let's go this way. blueberry bushes, the two of them. They seem to all now be starting to flower, so hopefully we'll get some fruit off of this here. So we'll go inside the greenhouse and I'll show you what's been happening. Right, these are my peas. Not really that pleased with what's happened with the peas in the gutter. It could be me, you never know. So, because all I've got is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And I must have planted about 40, 50. So I don't know whether it's another storage issue, but we'll leave it on for another, I think we'll leave it for another week. And then we'll see how it goes. What we've done. So you'll see the big changes. All the plants that were on this table here have now gone. This is my sweet peppers, called sweet banana. So what we've done is, as you'll see, is that we've using the bottomless pots. I do them myself. I just cut the bottom off the pots rather than paying the extra money for a bit of bottom taken off a pot. So done that, put them into the grow bag, filled it with more compost and planted them out and given them a good watering. So sweet peppers, we'll leave them in there. The sticks there are there for when they get a bit taller. I'll tie them up so they don't flop at all. And all the other plants, like the extra tomato plants we're going outside, are all up here, just trundling along. I've got to say, it's been a really warm day. It wasn't that great this morning, and my weather app keeps telling me that it's going to rain, but still, it rained a little bit, but it hasn't really come to anything. So inside here, and there's a little bit of shade here, temperature is 24 degrees. Centigrade, that is. So it's been quite warm. It's been higher than that. It's up about 28, 29 a little bit earlier. So there we go. Sorry, I'm rambling. These two trays, there's lots. I've put them in here just to see if we can actually get them to brighten up a bit, because you can see they're still a bit leggy. The geraniums at the back still. Hopefully get them out soon. Oh, sorry folks, dropped the phone. Bear with me folks. Are we okay? We're all okay. But we've got a dead spider on the phone. Just bear with us and we'll be back to normal. Sorry about that folks. It must have been like going through a roller coaster ride there. So let's try again. Down here is my leeks in this tray. I've got spring onions at the back, so several modules of spring onions at the back. The idea behind them is when they really get going, you can just lift the whole module out and plant it. There's some more shallots in there. And you just send back a bit so Daddy can turn around, Gregor. Good lad. Down here is my 2 cucumber plants. These are Fem Spot. I probably said that before, so we planted them. We've done these differently because not big enough space down here for another grow bag. So what we've got is we've got capillary matting, so that we can fill the bottom of the tray up with water. And it actually, because you can see there how wet the matting is, I'm going to a little water at the top just to, because of fresh, get sort of plant it in. But that's the 2 cucumbers. Hopefully we'll get, if they're with them being female only flowers, hopefully we'll get a really nice crop and tasty crop of cucumbers, unlike last year. So we've got in here, we've got the last of the tomato plants there. As you saw, the other ones up there waiting to go outside. These are the indoor ones. There's 4 here. Last year I did them 6, and I think they were just too close together. It was just an absolute mass of tomatoes. So what we've tried to do this, as you can see how far they are. What height are they? They must be about 1.5 foot, 2 foot maybe already. And already you can see we've already got some trusses. Sorry, it's really difficult to see here. Yeah, let's try and see some already a truss starting there. So we're really ahead. Bear in mind it's just the last week in April, so, and they've been hardening off in here for a good few weeks, so we know they'll survive in here. So we've got that. So we've got them done the same method. These are my hose lock self-watering trays. So we've got filled them up with water. As you can see, if we go down there, you can see it's on max at the moment. So we filled it up. And what we will need to do is when I go away on holiday in July, we'll need to get the irrigation system set so it actually waters here as well for me, so we don't have to worry about it. Right, let's go outside, Gregor. Just watch you don't trip up.
Anyway, if you want to check out my channel,
What's your channel called, Gregor?
Just put in on your search bar Gregor's Fun Videos.
So it's Gregor's Fun Videos. Yeah, all right, okay. Bit blatant plug by Gregor for his new channel. Right, let's come here. These are the outdoor pots ready for the outdoor tomatoes. Just here. So no, Gregor, no, leave the water pipe alone so it doesn't spray everywhere. Good lad, otherwise you'll get wet. These are the strawberries in the gutter. As you can see on this side, they're really just starting to flower. There, you can see there. Really pleased with that. I'll show you the ones round the back as well. Come round here, I'll just move some of my bits out the road. As you can see down here, already we've got flowers appearing, so hopefully we're going to have a really good crop. Right, oh, I think that's it, folks. Let me go back into my shed. You move out the road, Gregor, like a good boy. Thank you. Right, we'll just come back in here and right. So as you heard a few minutes ago, oh, we've got a bee inside. Oh, let's see if we can encourage him to go outside. If we want him to be pollinating stuff outside. Let's see what we've got. Just bear with me a second. You keep an eye on him. We'll gently encourage this bee to go outside. So come on. That's it. No, come on you. Come on, you climb up onto that. No, just climb up onto it rather than trying to sting it. You silly thing. Climb. Come on, onto it. No, on. Sorry, folks. Yeah. Oh, there we go. I got it out. Go. Got to look after the bees and things like that. So, right. So as I was trying to say, there was a blatant plug from Gregor. Now, I hope you don't mind. Blatant plug. What he's doing is he's just doing fun videos. Whenever he sort of wants to do sort of driving ones, so it's Gregor's fun videos. That I'll put a little link in the comment thing in a minute. Yeah, so thanks very much for watching my video today, and I'll catch you on my next video. Bye just now, folks. Just in the greenhouse, this gives you an idea how brave some of the creatures are. Got it. Look at that bird, how close. I'm just inside the greenhouse and not just outside the house and the little fence that separates the veg garden from the rest of the garden. It's just there, as you can see. I think it's amazing how close some of them actually now, and some of the birds and that now actually come to you. So I just thought I'd add that on at the end of all the rest of my videos, just to let you have a look at the nice hiding there. Just see him have a little nibble at the seeds that have fallen off the bird table type thing that I've got.